Hello, my running and walking friends. It's so good to see you again. This is Jeff Dehler with the Indy Runners and Indy Walkers Spring Training Program, and we are about to kick off the 2022 season. I'm so excited to have you along with us, and this is the first in a series of 2-minute tips. Glad you could join us for it. The magic mile is today's 2-minute tip, and you are saying to yourself, what is the magic mile? I'm going to tell you. This guy is Jeff Galloway. Jeff Galloway is world famous as a running coach. He has worked with over 300,000 runners over 40 years. He knows what he's doing. The magic mile is his invention where you use this calculator on this website. You should go to it at jeffgalloway.com/training/magic mile and go to the magic mile calculator. It says put in your hard mile run. How fast can you run a mile? I put in 5 minutes and 45 seconds. I've run faster recently, but that's a hard mile for me. And oh my gosh, the calculation is amazing. It says I can do a 5K pace of 6:18 per mile. That's 19 minutes. That's on the nose. It says I can do a half marathon at 6:54 per mile. That's a little over an hour and 30. That's on the nose. It says I can do a marathon at 7:28. That's a little fast. That's about 3:15. I did 3:20 at the Monumental Marathon. Now, what else does it say? It says, here's what your long run pace should be. And I know this is small, so I'm going to tell you. It says 9:28 per mile. That's 2 minutes slower than my marathon pace. Take that into account again. 2 minutes slower than my marathon pace, or 2.5 minutes slower than my half marathon pace. So for those of you who know something about your pace, what does this mean? You know what that means. For those of you who don't know anything about your pace, that's not surprising. You're not the only one, and you don't need to know it. Here's what you need to know. You need to know that in phase 1 of the spring training program, we're going to be building a fitness base, and we're going to run slow. When we meet on Tuesdays and we meet on Saturdays, we're going to run slow. We're going to run 2.5 miles slower, minutes per mile slower than what you would ordinarily run. Or for those of you who don't know your mile pace, we're going to just take it super easy. We're going to run at a conversational pace. Forget about your watch and what it says. Just run at a conversational pace. Meet some people, have a conversation, learn about them. They all have something in common, and that is that they want to run and finish a half marathon this year in the spring. And it's going to be fun. You're going to enjoy that time. And then in a month, after we get to February 14th, we will run phase 2, begin phase 2, building strength and speed, and we'll run some quarter-mile intervals. And it will be fun, and that's how we are going to get faster and stronger. And so I want you to join me on the 18th of January and go slow with me, and we'll get faster during the course of the season. That has been today's 2-minute tip. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the 18th for the first night of training.